Three-phase calculations appear on every electrical engineering exam, in every job interview, and in every industrial installation project. Most people get them wrong because they use line voltage where they should use phase voltage, or they forget to multiply by √3 when finding line current and delta. In this video, we are going to solve 9 three-phase problems completely from start to finish. Star loads, delta loads, motor nameplates, and power triangles. Every step shown. Every formula applied. By the end of this video, you will be able to solve any three-phase calculation problem in under 2 minutes. Let us begin with star connection. In star connection, the key formula is phase voltage equals line voltage divided by √3. Line current equals phase current. Use these two rules on every star problem. Let's look at problem 1. A star resistive heater is connected to a 208-volt supply. Each element is 20 ohms. Find the phase voltage, element current, and total three-phase power. Step 1. Phase voltage equals line voltage divided by √3. Phase voltage equals 208 divided by 1.732, which equals 120 volts. Each element receives 120 volts, not 208 volts. Step 2. Element current equals phase voltage divided by resistance. Current equals 120 divided by 20, which equals 6 amperes. In star, line current equals phase current. Line current equals 6 amperes. Step 3. Total three-phase power equals 3 multiplied by phase voltage multiplied by phase current. Power equals 3 multiplied by 120 multiplied by 6, which equals 2,160 watts or 2.16 kilowatts. Moving on to problem 2. We have a star-connected motor where each winding receives 277 volts and draws 15 amperes. We need to find the line voltage, the line current, and total kilovolt amperes. Step 1. In star, line voltage equals phase voltage multiplied by √3. Line voltage equals 277 multiplied by 1.732, which equals 480 volts. This confirms a standard 480-volt three-phase supply. Step 2. In star, line current equals phase current. Line current equals 15 amperes. Step 3. Apparent power equals √3 multiplied by line voltage multiplied by line current. kVA equals 1.732 multiplied by 480 multiplied by 15, which equals 12,470 volt amperes, which equals 12.47 kVA. Problem 3. A star heater is connected to a 480-volt supply. Each element has a resistance of 40 ohms. Calculate the phase voltage, line current, and total three-phase power. Step 1. Phase voltage equals 480 divided by 1.732, which equals 277 volts. Step 2. Element current equals 277 divided by 40, which equals 6.93 amperes. Line current equals 6.93 amperes. Step 3. Total power equals 3 multiplied by 277 multiplied by 6.93, which equals 5,755 watts or 5.76 kilowatts. Verify using line quantities. √3 multiplied by 480 multiplied by 6.93 equals 1.732 multiplied by 480 multiplied by 6.93, which equals 5,757 watts. Confirmed. In delta connection, phase voltage equals line voltage. Line current equals phase current multiplied by √3. Use these two rules on every delta problem. Problem 4. A delta resistor bank is connected to a 480-volt supply. The resistors are 100 ohms each. Find the phase current, line current, and total three-phase power. Step 1. In delta, phase voltage equals line voltage. Each resistor receives 480 volts directly. Step 2. Phase current equals phase voltage divided by resistance. Phase current equals 480 divided by 100, which equals 4.8 amperes through each resistor. Step 3. Line current equals phase current multiplied by √3. Line current equals 4.8 multiplied by 1.732, which equals 8.31 amperes. The supply cables must be sized for 8.31 amperes, not 4.8 amperes. Selecting cables for 4.8 amperes undersizes them by a factor of √3. This is the most common delta wiring mistake in real installations. Step 4. Total power equals 3 multiplied by phase voltage multiplied by phase current. Power equals 3 multiplied by 480 multiplied by 4.8, which equals 6,912 watts, or 6.91 kilowatts. Problem 5. A delta motor operates on a 480-volt supply. Each winding draws 10 amperes of phase current at unity power factor. Calculate the line current and total power. Step 1. In delta, phase voltage equals line voltage equals 480 volts. Step 2. Line current equals phase current multiplied by root 3. Line current equals 10 multiplied by 1.732, which equals 17.32 amperes. Step 3. Total power equals root 3 multiplied by line voltage multiplied by line current multiplied by power factor. Power equals 1.732 multiplied by 480 multiplied by 17.32 multiplied by 1.0, which equals 14,400 watts or 14.4 kilowatts. Verify using phase quantities. 3 multiplied by 480 multiplied by 10 equals 14,400 watts. Confirmed. Motor nameplate calculations always follow the same 4 steps. Convert horsepower to watts. Divide by efficiency to get input power. Apply the 3-phase power formula for line current. Always account for both efficiency and power factor or the answer will be wrong. Problem 6. A motor nameplate lists the following specifications: 10 horsepower, 480 volts, a power factor of 0.85, and an efficiency of 88%. Calculate the full load line current. Step 1. Convert horsepower to watts. 10 multiplied by 746 equals 7,460 watts. This is the mechanical output power at the shaft. Step 2. Find electrical input power. Input power equals output power divided by efficiency. Input power equals 7,460 divided by 0.88, which equals 8,477 watts. The motor draws more electrical power than it delivers mechanically because of losses inside. Step 3. Apply a 3-phase power formula for current. Line current equals input power divided by root 3 multiplied by line voltage multiplied by power factor. Line current equals 8,477 divided by 1.732 multiplied by 480 multiplied by 0.85. Step 4. Work the denominator. 1.732 multiplied by 480 equals 831.4, then 831.4. Multiplied by 0.85 equals 706.7. Line current equals 8,477 divided by 706.7, which equals 12 amperes. Problem 7. A larger 3-phase motor has a nameplate rating of 50 horsepower and 480 volts. The power factor is 0.90 and the efficiency is 92%. Determine the full load line current. Step 1. Output power equals 50 multiplied by 746, which equals 37,300 watts. Step 2. Input power equals 37,300 divided by 0.92, which equals 40,543 watts. Step 3. Line current equals 40,543 divided by 1.732 multiplied by 480 multiplied by 0.9. The denominator equals 1.732 multiplied by 480 equals 831.4. Then 831.4 multiplied by 0.9 equals 748.3. Line current equals 40,543 divided by 748.3, which equals 54.2 amperes. For cable sizing and circuit breaker selection, this 54.2 amperes is the value used. Circuit breaker is typically selected at 125% of full load current. 54.2 multiplied by 1.25 equals 67.7 amperes. Select the next standard size above, which is a 70 ampere circuit breaker. Power triangle calculations use 3 formulas only. Real power equals root 3 multiplied by line voltage, multiplied by line current, multiplied by power factor. Apparent power equals root 3 multiplied by line voltage multiplied by line current. Reactive power equals the square root of apparent power squared minus real power squared. These 3 formulas work for star and delta equally. You never need to know the connection type to solve a power problem. Problem 8. A factory motor operates on a 480-volt supply, drawing 30 amperes of line current at a power factor of 0.80. Find the real power in kilowatts, the apparent power in kilovolt amperes, and the reactive power in kilovolt amperes reactive. Step 1. Real power equals √3 multiplied by line voltage, multiplied by line current, multiplied by power factor. Real power equals 1.732 multiplied by 480 multiplied by 30 multiplied by 0.80. Working step by step. 1.732 multiplied by 480 equals 831.4, then 831.4 multiplied by 30 equals 24,942. Then 24,942 multiplied by 0.80 equals 19,954 watts. Real power equals approximately 20 kilowatts. Step 2. Apparent power equals √3 multiplied by line voltage multiplied by line current. Apparent power equals 831.4 multiplied by 30, which equals 24,942 volt amperes equals 24.94 kVA. Check. Real power equals apparent power multiplied by power factor. 24.94 multiplied by 0.80 equals 19.95 kilowatts. Confirmed. Step 3. Reactive power equals the square root of apparent power squared minus real power squared. Reactive power equals the square root of 24.94 squared minus 19.95 squared. This equals the square root of 622 minus 398, which equals the square root of 224, which equals 14.97 kVAR. Round to 15 kVAR. Problem 9. A balanced three-phase load consumes 30 kilowatts of real power on a 480-volt system. Operating at a power factor of 0.90, determine the line current and the reactive power. Step 1. Rearrange the real power formula for line current. Line current equals real power divided by √3 multiplied by line voltage multiplied by power factor. Line current equals 30,000 divided by 1.732 multiplied by 480 multiplied by 0.90. The denominator equals 1.732 multiplied by 480 equals 831.4. Then 831.4 multiplied by 0.90 equals 748.3. Line current equals 30,000 divided by 748.3, which equals 40.1 amperes. Step 2. Find apparent power. Apparent power equals real power divided by power factor. Apparent power equals 30 divided by 0.9, which equals 33.33 kVA. Step 3. Reactive power equals the square root of apparent power squared minus real power squared. Reactive power equals the square root of 33.33 squared minus 30 squared. This equals the square root of 1,111 minus 900, which equals the square root of 211, which equals 14.53 kVAR. Here's the complete formula reference from all 9 problems in this video. Pause here and write these down. For star connection. Phase voltage equals line voltage divided by √3. Line current equals phase current. Use phase voltage in Ohm's law. Line current is your answer directly. For delta connection. Phase voltage equals line voltage. Phase current equals phase voltage divided by impedance. Line current equals phase current multiplied by √3. Always size cables for line current. For motor nameplates. Output watts equals horsepower multiplied by 746. Input watts equals output divided by efficiency. Line current equals input watts divided by √3 multiplied by line voltage multiplied by power factor. Circuit breaker equals line current multiplied by 1.25, rounded up to next standard size. For power triangle. Real power equals √3 multiplied by line voltage multiplied by line current multiplied by power factor. Apparent power equals √3 multiplied by line voltage multiplied by line current. Reactive power equals square root of apparent power squared minus real power squared. Works for star and delta without modification. Remember this one rule for every calculation. In star √3 divides voltage. In delta √3 multiplies current. Power always uses line quantities. Get these 3 rules right and every calculation in this video becomes a straight arithmetic problem. If you are curious to learn why things are the way they are, subscribe to Zenthal Code and keep discovering.